Because the whole point of traveling through the galaxies or traveling through the dimensions were to find communities of stupid people where they can be accepted. There's no other way to put it. There is no politically correct way to speak of the foolery necessary for communities to accept their destruction just because it looks like them. America will definitely be one such place. We are going to live here with all formats of creatures. That is well established. There's too many prophecies to even go into it. All you have to do is watch the Supernatural playlist. They shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. This will be happening everywhere, but this will be the champion chief playground where people are going to say, Mom, you don't understand him. And you're small-minded and you shouldn't judge him because he has a tail. It's going to happen right here because this is the place where every argument for demons and devils can be made. There is a reason that the Bible says that Babylon shall become the haunt of every unclean bird. This is where the sprites, the ghouls, the ghoulies, the zombies, this is their home because the people in the nation already dress up like them every October. It's not going to be a problem to blend in. And October will come where half the people in the streets are not wearing costumes. They'll be going as themselves. Not so in other communities where wisdom prevails. Not so in other nations where the other is not tolerated or accepted. You cannot stay here, the old man said, and the boy transformed in rage, and the other one asked him, what will that get us? Because the whole point of their travels was to find the communities that will take them in. They were driven away. They were driven away. And the way that dream progressed is that God showed me them. They left that hut and they began to move on foot. And they went from civilization to civilization, civilization to civilization, town to town, society to society. And everywhere they went, the people knew what they were. Imagine, human-shaped, every last one of them, handsome enough to kill by the gaze alone. Stunning-looking young black men. The minute they entered, the people knew what they were. God is showing me a montage, town to town, as they're walking through. The people are throwing pottery at them, throwing rocks at them. Get out, get out. And the other one, learning more and more to control his rage, control his innate desire to what? To embrace humanity, to kill who they feel God unfairly favors. Useless Adam who has no powers like they do. Keeping his shape, not transforming into the serpent that he really was. Driven from settlement to settlement to settlement until finally God showed me a settlement that didn't have wisdom, a settlement that did not know that these were not humans. They entered in dancing, tambourines, the young maidens coming out, shyly greeting them, the old men, welcome, my sons. You just see random people, right, from the streets of wherever and start calling them my son. Ancient hospitality. That's exactly how Moses found a family. He literally came out of the desert, the prince of Egypt, and found a family with Jethro and his daughters. Welcomed in, given wives. And that is why they have the stories that they have in Africa today. You are not above demons and devils, Africa. Nobody is. The deciding factor is wisdom. I'm Celestial, and this is the Master's Voice. The Master's Voice can be found on the various platforms that I have shared with you. I have been taking you through the prophecy that is called church attacks, and the coming of the Nephilim. The night that I had these two dreams, was May the 2nd, 2025. In this prophecy, you have also received a lot of good insight and teaching about the spiritual gift of tongues. Please look into 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and just try to do your due diligence on the internet. And if you can't speak in tongues yet, it's time to seriously make it a priority. It's time to start asking God to bless you with that gift. It's time to start spending time with the Lord and asking him to fill you with the edification of faith so that you can be able to speak in tongues. For who speaks in tongues edifies himself, makes himself into a big, strong building. You have also received a lot of good information on dreams, the importance of dreams, the relevance of dreams, how you are rightly supposed to be positioned in a dream. You're always supposed to be wearing your clothes. You're supposed to have even better perception than you do naturally. In real life, you may read with glasses, but if you are a diligent Christian, you will have hawk-like eyesight in your dreams. And that is because in the spirit realm, we are who we really are. In the spirit realm, we are who we really are. In the spirit realm, you can be 16 years old and see yourself already with gray. It means that you have more wisdom than your years because gray hairs only come with time. And in the Bible, they're spoken of kindly as a sign of wisdom, as a crown. So you can be 35 years old, full head of black, seeing yourself in the dream with gray hair. The dream is who you really are. So if it's Struggle Nation in the dream and you think you're doing okay in real life, you need to fix that. If it's Struggle Nation in the dream and you're struggling in real life, that's an accurate representation of where you are. You fix things in the spirit, prayer, fasting, crying out to God. Oh God, deliver my life from the devourer, from the snare of the fowler. And eventually, bit by bit, things start to go better on real life. You received a lot in this prophecy. As God has given to me, freely I give to you. No money is asked for here. Only your time, only your understanding, and only your faith. It is a shameful thing to be a Christian in 2025, filled with doubt and unbelief. It is embarrassing. Hide that away.